Good morning, everybody. I'm senior reporter Roland Barris coming to you live from Nyssa, Oregon this morning, where a suspect is dead following a close to 20-hour standoff in the small town of Nyssa, where Oregon State Police say he fired hundreds of shots at officers during that standoff. Now, we're going to walk this way as some vehicles come through here, and I'm going to show you that is the house where the suspect was holed up, apparently. You can see all the windows are broken out. There used to be a fence actually right along here, and I'm told that a armed vehicle actually was brought in and crushed right through that fence and into the yard during the standoff in order to negotiate with that individual. We are told that individual, who has not been identified yet officially, was found dead by a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Now, the call came in about 2:11 yesterday, 2:40, I should say, yesterday afternoon, and crews from Malhuer County Sheriff as well as Oregon State Police responded. There are homes nearby here that were all hit with gunshots during this episode, and there's one person that we want to talk to right now, Elena Houston, who lived right next door. Elena, this was just horrifying for you, wasn't it?
It was terrifying. I was just in my living room and I was just hearing random shots over there, and I called him and I was like, sounds like there's gunshots going on, and it's such a nice neighborhood. No one really thought anything of it. Someone's doing construction somewhere, so like maybe it's just like a nail gun or whatever. And then about 10 minutes later, I'm laying on the living room floor, and the gunshots just start going through our living room, and I'm already on the ground. And so I call him again, and I'm like, oh my God, we're getting shot at. And it was just one right after the other, just going back and forth at our house, just from the kitchen all the way to the bedroom.
Did you just hunker down, or did you try and get out?
I hunkered down a lot because I didn't know if he was in the building or just walking around, because I knew nothing at that point. Because I thought maybe he was walking around the property, but there were just gunshots going right over my head. So I called his dad, because he was the closest. He lived right across the street. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in the building. And
do you know anything about this individual?
No, he was really quiet. No, we'd wave at him every once in a while, but he was always inside. Never even saw his face, He was just always inside, never came out.
And it sounded like a war zone?
Oh yeah, it was just the whole house basically just completely trashed, and I hid behind the washer and dryer, because where he was shooting the wall, that's the washer and dryer, there's me, and they were just hitting. You can hear stuff breaking and just seeing dust where all the bullets are going by, because it's a little trailer house. It went completely through, just from one to the other.
Elena, we're so glad that you're safe. We're so glad that everyone else is safe as well. Thank you for talking to us this morning. Appreciate it. We do understand there were no injuries outside of the suspect in the house, and that suspect is dead, we are told this morning. We will have more certainly throughout the day from Oregon State Police as they continue to update us on any sort of possible cause for this, as well as the identity of the gunman. But for now, that's all we have from Nyssa.